What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Mr. Farney Earth Science video. In this video, I'm going to be demoing a little bit of an adiabatic process here. In our notes, we talk about the difference between temperature and humidity and wind and other atmospheric conditions that we have in our atmosphere. In this little video, I'm going to show you the principle of an adiabatic process in which we can adjust the temperature of a container or the internal parts of container, like the molecules and what they're doing, by adjusting what the pressure is inside of the container. So right here, I have a 500 milliliter boiling flask, and I have brought some water to a boil. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this from the heat source, cap it very quickly. I'm going to suspend it on this clamp on the stand here, and then I'm going to cool the container with some ice cubes. And what that's going to do is that it's going to slow down the molecules that are in the airspace between the water and the rest of the container. That's going to increase that air pocket's density, and it's going to increase the pressure. And by doing so, it should lower the boiling point to bring the water back to a boil. Now, I've done this 1 or 2 times already, one with a medium amount of water and one run with a lot of water. I got some bubbles, nothing very extreme, kind of like a bubbling point. Hopefully by going the opposite direction, not having as much water in the cylinder here, you should be able to see hopefully some type of reaction. So here we go. I'm going to first put on my heat resistant gloves because safety first. Here we go. Heat resistant gloves. And the tricky thing here is to make sure that once you remove this from the heat source, you plug it as quickly as you can. So that's what I'm going to do right here. It's removed from the heat source. I'm plugging it. That way, we try to maintain as much internal heat as we can. I'm going to suspend it on this stand very quickly because you want to be kind of quick with this in order to get a good reaction occurring. So that should be able to hold it in place okay. I'm going to take my ice. Here we go. I got some ice. I'm going to cool the top of the container here, and hopefully the internal air pressure will allow us to start seeing some bubbles occur again. So I'll just adjust my camera a little bit. And then there we go. We got a couple bubbles happening there. I'll use a second cube to kind of try to accelerate the process here. And there we go. It might not be as extreme in a 500 milliliter boiling flask, but we're getting some decent bubbles happening there. Bringing it back to boil, we have cooled the internal air molecules in that pocket void enough, made it more dense, increased the air pressure, and that lowered the boiling temperature of our water to bring it back to that boiling point where we can see some of those bubbles happening again. So that's right there, the adiabatic process in practice. So hey, if you like this video, let me know if you have any questions. If not, have a good rest of your day, and we'll check you out next time. See ya.